Tyger and Lyon Part 2. Written and pictures by the Furry Sith Lord. I tried getting used to life as a slave. Old One Eye taught me everything he knew. Most of the time we were locked in cages and the red truck pulled us around as we went from place to place. We were let out for meals and to get some exercise or to use the potty, which for us were trees, or we had to dig holes with our paws in case you needed to do something other than watering stuff. Master Fox's son cooked most of the meals for us. It wasn't anything special, but why waste the good food on slaves? He used several buckets of water that we slaves had to fill and carry over to the sun. He washed the dishes, and then the dirty water was left for us to wash ourselves with. If the water was not too foul. The only time we were given clean water was if someone was coming that was looking to buy slaves. Then we had to look our best. I hated when that happened because the masters would look at me and sneer that I was a rare white fur species. I learned a lot about Old One Eye, and he told me how he became a slave. Our world has no prisons. The way the justice system works is that if some fur commits a crime, then they are kept in jails as part of the courtroom buildings. They await trial, and if found guilty, they are sentenced to be a slave. They are given special slave collars that automatically fall off after they have served their prison sentence. If a prisoner is sentenced to be put to sleep, then they are transported to a special site where they will be executed for their crimes. This was how Old One Eye became a slave. He was a factory worker in his younger days, and he married his high school crush. He was thrilled when he learned that she was going to give birth to his puppies. When she did, he learned that another male had filled her belly and the pups were not his own. In a jealous rage, he killed both her and the one she had an affair with. He was found guilty and turned into a slave for the rest of his life. He became my role model as he taught me the basic way to behave as a slave to please my master, if I was ever bought. The night before I was to meet the cub that would become my brother was the last night I ever saw Old One Eye. He vanished that night, and I was told he had been bought while I was sleeping. It's time, Master Fox said solemnly. He unlocked the cell door, and Old One Eye stepped out. He turned and looked at the white tiger cub as he was sound asleep next to the bars that are where his cage and Old One Eye's cages touch. For the murders of your wife and her lover, the court has deemed you will be put to sleep. We have arrived at the execution site. Any last words before we take your final walk? Master Fox said, his voice trying not to break as he tried to hide his emotions. Just one favor, but not for me. The boy, he said as he pointed to the unnamed white tiger cub. I don't want him to know I was put to sleep. He's too young to understand. Things have already been too painful for him. Old One Eye said, his own voice breaking. I'll make something up. He'll be fine. I doubt I'll ever be able to sell him, so I'll train him to be my personal servant. I couldn't have an innocent little guy like him put to sleep simply because some stupid cub's book said that kids like him are evil. Master Fox said. The one-eyed wolf nodded, and he was led silently to the execution area. I woke up the next morning and was surprised that the one-eyed wolf was not in his cage. I asked Master Fox where he was, and a brief look of sadness crossed his face. Sorry, kid, he's no longer with us. While you were asleep, someone came and bought him. He didn't want to wake you up, so he told me to tell you goodbye for him. Master Fox explained. What's his new master's like? I asked. Good furs. They own a farm, so he'll be happy milking cows and chasing chickens. He was one of the best slaves I ever had. It's sad to lose him, but then that's the life you now live. Master Fox said, and he quietly walked away. I was surprised because I had never seen him so humbled before. Truth was, I wanted to cry because Old One Eye was my first real friend. What would happen to me now? I wasn't sure what would happen to me next, but later that day Master Fox bought a new slave. One who would change my life forever. He was a white lion cub, and little did I know how much our lives would change forever. This ends part 2. We hope you enjoyed it. See you next time for part 3.
We have no family. We have no home. Is there a place we will be accepted? Hated at home by society. Together we stand up.